and welcome to Destiny by Dice, where I play Dungeons and Dragons with a few of my friends who have nothing better to do on a Monday evening. It's going to be an interesting session based on what happened last week.
Where we finished off?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ended a fight against 2 of the 9, and then the guards came to find out what happened. Relglin and Kaelin decided to dispose of these guards as they were too troublesome to deal with. And so they both killed a total of 12 guards.
I want to kill 11. Keep one alive, but
Murderers.
So Relglin killed 9, and you killed 3.
oh, I killed 2.
2.
She took
Fantastic. So you just killed 10 city guards.
Yeah.
So the situation currently is that everyone gets full HP.
Yeah. I actually forgot that.
Those
No, you
guards
didn't.
No, I
killed
didn't. I did
so much.
I never
HP.
forgot to roll HP.
So after the last session, everyone leveled up.
Yay!
Cool.
Yeah, I rolled 8. Fuck yeah.
Give me a 6.
Dark green is wolf.
3.
Yeah, Benjamin's schoolboy cat is pretty beautiful.
Yeah, I'm ready for Relglin's mom today.
I just rolled average. Got a
I rolled a
7.
4.
Good.
5 for me.
Max 8.
Oh,
Pretty nice.
Fine, I did that last time as well.
3.
3,
4.
4.
6 for the wolf.
Overall, pretty good.
average. Above average.
Max. Okay, so last time we left off with Relglin, Kaelin, and Naruk being inside Kevon Darton's hut, and there being 14 dead bodies on the ground,
My illusion is in there too.
and your illusion is in there while you are currently walking the streets. You are on your way to the Han, and you were just right outside somewhere. Yep. Yeah, hiding in the street. And we ended the session with some bells being rung all across the city. You also hear these. Ding ding, ding ding, all around you. Action.
Action. My illusion will start by saying, "What did you just do? What? Shame on you. Why? You could have left."
It was self-defense.
No.
You,
We told them to
Oh.
back off, and they didn't.
Fear.
yeah.
I restate. You can. I think we should just burn it. Damage yourself. The
Now
damage
you
is-
want to be.
Well, I think it's better.
Naruk has joined the dark side.
Can you keep tabs on those two for a while?
Okay, while you guys are talking, I want to know what you're doing. As the klaxons go off and you hear this lightning bolt thing crash into the hut.
Would I assume that everyone inside is dead now?
Most likely, yeah. It's an
No,
easy
not everyone. We're still alive.
except your friends.
I'm glad then.
Yep.
I think we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
So burn the house. Where have I seen that before? Like,
Don't look at me.
I want to know what you were doing while this is happening. As you
Still-
hear the klaxons.
I still move towards Han.
Yep. No, continue.
I mean, I'm obviously the brains of this group.
I think maybe we should split up for a while.
Yeah, I got some stuff to take.
Out of town without them seeing who we are.
I think I might need a break from you guys.
you won't last longer than an hour. Your own.
Sarah?
Tara, I wondered
I
if
thought you were one with the pack. You're giving us up. Is that it?
this might not be pack I want to join right now. I don't want to stand for this. And I also need to check something out in the temple. I was wondering if you wanted to join me, Tara?
Vi kan find one.
Like a scout from there?
Lillian probably had one.
That was what I was
She's
thinking.
like one of the big ones.
What if we meet where close to Ogden's retreat in a day or two?
Yeah, so every man for himself.
I think so. I think that may be best. I mean, you two. Are you sure you want to let those two leave alone?
At this point, yeah.
Really?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Maybe you should also probably find the temple and, redeem your sins or whatnot.
You even have a conscience? I mean, these are innocent people. They came, they just saw 2 dead bodies, and you go completely crazy.
To get away.
I think we should at least leave.
Yeah, we don't have that much time. You heard the bells.
Yes.
Probably
Can
gonna
I
come
have
out.
I'll,
stuff out in the street, like people running?
You hear people shouting, running.
I'll use Wild Shape to turn into just one of the common street birds. I don't know, with just some purple accents, and I'll land on Tara's shoulder.
I cast seeming and I make everyone look different.
Do they have a range or concentration?
This spell allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you can see within range. The reach is 30 feet. You give each target you choose a new illusory appearance. Any unwilling target can make a charisma saving throw, and if it succeeds, it's unaffected. The spell disguises physical appearance as well as clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment. You can make each creature seem 1 foot shorter or taller, and thin, fat, or in between. But you can't change the target's body type. Otherwise, the extent of the illusion is up to you. Plus for the duration, which is 8 hours. Unless you use your action to dismiss it sooner. But they can, if I add a hat to someone's outfit, they can put their hand through it. It doesn't really stand up for
it's just
physical
illusion,
inspection.
Yeah.
And they can do an investigation check against my spell save DC to see if it's actually true.
Resisting?
If there's a glitch in the matrix.
No.
Well,
So she's 8 hours. Or until I choose to. She's now a slim elven lady.
He's not there.
He's not there. Kaelin is a chubby dwarf woman.
What's the spell save against this?
What's the save?
Well, you wouldn't know what you were turning into. You would just know that she was changing her.
Yeah, but I can look down on myself and I see the.
You're an animal,
Right,
so I
At
guess
that
you're
point,
not
it's too late. You'd have to save before the spell takes effect.
And you are now a human average height.
okay. Well, at least my illusion is.
Same height, different race. So you just see the ear shrink.
Well, he does look different. Has a
He
different
does.
hair
Just
color,
kidding.
bigger nose.
The West.
Well, Tara, can you give me a sending or something later in the evening where you are?
Tomorrow, probably.
Sure, whenever the time fits, but
I think I used that ability, but I probably got 2 spells when we
Just
leveled
had a
up.
little bit of fight.
little bit. But yeah, and please, you two guys, keep it down.
That's what I did now. They won't see who we are.
Yeah, you know what? You are hopeless. I'll start working out the illusion will start working. But it will, yeah, I will try at least to move my illusion out into a back alley and just hide it.
Oh, we don't.
And
But that means that you don't have seeming. Because it has to be within 30 feet.
Just
Illusion.
the casting.
Yeah, just the casting. It's different spell, so there's no range on it. It's only.
But since
concentration.
your physical self weren't within 30 feet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Just-
it's
just
still
the-
myself, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was only the ghost that was.
So it wouldn't have actually affected your illusion.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, my physical
So as
self
you do
is
it,
not there.
it just doesn't work on him.
Yeah.
You don't
so-
understand why, it just doesn't catch on him.
Before we split up, Raglan, there was a sword scimitar you found. You took.
I gave it to you.
Did you?
Yes.
Alright. What about the second one?
She lived with the other
I
body.
think
She is currently a bird.
Yep.
I need to shoot down a bird.
I'll start.
And everyone notices that Fragrissa still looks like Fragrissa in the room.
Yeah. Before my illusory self leaves, I will say, clean this up, will you? Right before I leave.
Wait, are we supposed to clean it up? Wasn't he the one who wanted to set on little fire?
None of you can do
What
fire.
he's talking about? He yeah.
Would I know where to go to find a sanctuary or
Yeah, approximately. You would know approximately where in the city those things were found.
When we're getting close, I can help for looking for it while like flying.
Yep.
It happens overhead you.
What do the two of you do?
I go towards this place. What was it called?
Agdon's retreat.
Ogden's retreat.
Yeah.
Ogden's. Agdon.
Agdon's.
Agdon's retreat.
Yes.
Go after Tara.
Okay.
Not going after her, but I follow her.
Yeah, you stalk.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Montaigne. You walk the streets and eventually make your way to a building that seems oddly similar to a building you've seen before. You notice, oh, it's the same design as the other Han buildings in Hope's End and Monthly. Yeah. As you enter the building, it's the same story again. It's a long hallway with a lot of sort of dead animals and creatures hanging off the wall. They're all different than the ones you've seen before, or you've seen a lot of these creatures before, but they're not the same as in the other Hans. They seem to have different specialties and different hunting grounds. You make your way over to the main desk, as it's always been in the end of the hallway.
Yes.
Where you see a gnome, small male gnome sitting behind the desk. Hello there.
Greetings.
Good evening.
I am
What are you out on such a loud evening?
loud.
You heard
Oh, the bells.
Yeah, that
What?
means go home and stay home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a place to stay.
You can stay with us if you are a member.
I am a member. I'm Montaigne.
Montaigne, let me check. Makes a large tome. Opens it up. You have a surname?
Lander.
L. Montaigne, yes. You can stay the night.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Do you have a library?
Of course we do. Where it always is.
Yes, okay. Thank you.
Have your pick. Just leave the books, please.
I will.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Need any missions? We have a lot waiting.
I will take a look in the morning.
Good, good. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Thank you.
At today.
Okay.
Library.
Looking for anything in particular?
Here we have book of trolls.
Oh. A book about Benjamin.
Do I look like a troll to you?
Okay. You head into a small room to the right of the sitting desk. It's a very cozy small library. It's a little bit smaller than the ones you're used to. But you head in and it's sort of candlelit, and there are a lot of books on the walls and 3 chairs, sort of like cozy reading chairs. You look through the different books and do an investigation check.
Hive.
You don't really find any general troll books, but you do find one on mountain trolls.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Take it out, sit down to read, you feel accomplished.
Yeah.
While you still hear the accents ringing in your ears. Pretty annoying. Now, you're just leaving the city.
Well, are there any like taverns or something on the outskirts of the city?
There are a little bit beyond. So most the city is sort of enclosed into not enclosed, exposed. I don't know the word, but sort of like spreads out. So there's no city wall. It's very much a lot of poverty. So in the all the way outside the city, there's a lot of sort of very rickety buildings, very hastily made with just timber and put together with what looks like string and rope. And you do find sort of like a place where it seems people are gathering to drink. But it's not a tavern, it's more just like a gathering of poor workers.
Yeah, they don't have any like rooms or anything.
No. It doesn't look like they have room to give. You know what I mean?
No inns in any.
There are further into the city.
Okay.
A little bit past where you just murdered fine 10 guards.
Yeah.
But nothing sort of south of that. You know.
I'm gonna try to find some kind of hiding place outside of the city.
Okay. Give me a nature check. A survival check.
Survival.
As you start
Which is really
heading
hard
out
for me, I think.
of the city alone into the forest, trying to look for somewhere to hide.
Yep. 13.
13. You go out of the city, you sort of go towards the mountain, the edge of the mountain, and eventually you do find a small cave, and you go into it. Give me a perception check.
91.
Yeah, you head into the cave, look around, it seems empty and safe.
Okay. I take a long rest in my cave.
Good. Now, Tara and Narok.
Stage whisper.
And Kaelin.
Yes.
You're all heading into the city towards sort of the mountain range behind the city, the north end of the city. The same direction that the 2 of the 9 were heading before we went back in time. And you go for a while, and then you start sort of seeing a lot of larger buildings, a lot more money, a lot more wealth in the sign of every building. And there's also barely any people outside. The streets are completely empty, except for a poor person trying to beg around each corner, basically.
Whilst going through the streets, following, or trying to catch up to Tara, I wanna just like keep an eye out for any signs of like there are like any guild active in this area, like thieves guilds towards underground associations.
Yep. Just give me a perception check and a history check.
Perception history. I was hoping to roll with my investigation, but
Nah. It's too broad.
Broad.
You need to narrow your search terms.
So history is 12 and perception 23.
Okay. You keep an eye out, looking everywhere, but it seems sort of the area you're in right now is not very prone to these things, except that some of the beggars look a little more sort of aware of their surroundings than you're used to, and they seem to be maybe your kind of people. And then they seem to be begging, but it seems that they are actually doing something else. You're not quite sure what they're doing.
Yep, might have have to kill a beggar. Oh, no, not what I meant.
You and you?
Mm-hmm.
You were looking, and eventually you start seeing some temples, some buildings that might be churches.
Do we know any of the iconography of Lilian?
Do you know that Lilian, the god of
Healing and
disease, is usually depicted by a small statue of a woman, where half the side looks very beautiful, very healthy, very prosperous, while the left side looks like it's poor, diseased, struggling, and it's usually in black and white. You do not see the symbol yet.
Mm-hmm. When we start to make the checks, or do my own. Whatever works, I guess. But I'll fly around and see if I can.
Okay.
If it helps to get an overhead view.
Just give me 2 perception checks.
I think that's a 29.
Well,
It's hard to see from the ground, and there are just so many buildings, and the search is very slow. Narek, as you fly up, look around, you easily spot on top of a building which seems very out of place. And it seems sort of like half the building looks very like good. It looks like it's built with purpose. It looks like it's going to stand for 1,000 years, while the other side seems to just be planks put up together hastily. As you fly closer, you see a small statue on the top, and you also see that the left side really isn't that bad, but it looks very bad from a distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It seems like it's purposefully been made to look poor by someone who has a lot of money.
Yeah. Can I see any movement or anything?
So there are no windows on this building. It's all just walls. On the ground, there's a large double door, where again one door is nice and one is poor, but they're closed at the moment, and there's no one outside.
I'll just return to Tara and kind of try and guide her a bit.
Yeah. The bird comes back to you. For a second, you're like, seems like 6 of these birds since you left, but this one seems to be purposefully going for you. So you recognize, oh, Narek.
he's leading the way. I would probably follow.
After a short while, you see this building and these doors. As you approach them, you feel sort of conflicting emotions. Due to the nature of this building, it seems to be emanating some sort of force on you. It seems to sort of both want to make you run inside and want to run away.
When we're getting closer, I'll heading up to the building. I'll turn back.
Have I caught up to Tara, and was I able to follow her stealthily?
Give me a stealth check and
That's not fair at all.
33 for stealth.
and just a normal d20 roll.
Normal d20 roll.
Yeah.
2.
Thank you. So you stealthily are able to follow, but you get distracted by all of these beggars around, and you're trying to find out what their objective is and what they're doing, and suddenly Tara's gone.
Okay. Then I investigate those beggars I'm so interested in.
We did say out loud where we were headed. So you would.
So if you want to try to find them, that's not a problem. But that is up to Galen.
Yeah, may I ask the beggars for directions? And I want to get but I also want to know what their deal is, since I've picked up that they're not really here for the money.
Okay. We'll start with these two. As you guys approach the doors, what do you want to do?
Do you think? Wait. Do you think there's a purpose to which door we should knock? Is this important choice.
Oh. Maybe.
Should we knock on the good side, or is it the bad side? Is it just this?
I like the bad side, not the poor side. No.
Or should we like maybe knock like on the middle, so we knock on both of them? Or maybe
Can I inspect it at all?
Yes.
See if
Give me an investigation check.
does something special, hedge or something. I don't know.
or a
Investigation.
sign maybe.
I thought it.
13. Door looks as I described. It has 2 door handles. One is just sort of like a ball, a golden ball. The other one is the exact same, but it's black and it's hanging off the handle. A string.
Should we count to 3 and just knock on both of them? I'm okay. I can knock on the dark one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the. This one. Well.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Cool.
You knock
Take a
on the
step back.
doors, and you step back. A second goes by, and both the doors just open inwards. As you see in the church, it's split in the middle inside as well, with one black side and one white side. Where on the white side, everything looks pristine. It looks like someone's like cleaning this furiously every day, every second of every day. Left side is dusty. Its chairs seem to have been burned, and everything just rotten.
Since I'm coming here to get help with healing, I'll go to or stay on the deceased side.
Yeah, you're walking on the right side.
Hello?
As you enter, Tara says hello, and you see a woman standing on the middle of this line at the end of the wall, in front of sort of a pedestal behind her. See, this woman has long blonde hair on one side and completely shaven on the other side. The left side of her face is completely black. The right side of her face is completely white.
Does it look like makeup?
It looks probably like makeup, yes. Hello, children. What can I do for you in such troubling times?
We heard that this is the place for healing
And disease.
and disease. Does a curse maybe count as a disease?
Curses are generally considered diseases, yes. You need a curse or healing.
To lift the curse, I think.
Who is cursed?
My whole group.
Well, I'm not sure. So I'll just a second, and I'll turn around and I'll summon Fen, baby Fen. I'm guessing it's gone by now. And I'll say, I think he is cursed, but I'm not sure if he is me or he's his own thing. It's complicated, but he's
Approach
nice.
On my right side, please.
I'll approach and I'll just cuddle him.
He puts a hand out towards the puppy. Touches it. Throws it back a little bit. And then you see a white glow emanate from her hand, encompass Fen.
Does he react at all to it?
Doesn't even react. And then the light goes into Fen. And then she lifts her hand. Light still in a small ball. No curse in this.
Did you feel anything off?
Well, it feels like a magical projection of your feelings and thoughts.
Maybe try me then?
And basically just touches your forehead between your horns. And the same thing happens. A white glow emanates, surrounds your entire body, and then goes into you. It feels strange. It feels like someone is sort of looking at your every thought, every feeling, everything
I
you've
will
ever
fight
experienced.
my urge to take a step back.
Okay. And then she lifts her hand. Yes, there is something. A curse, but not in you, more with you.
Okay, yeah.
Very powerful. I don't know of any magic that can remove it.
Not even a god.
Maybe a god. But she rarely touches these things directly. Except for very devout followers.
Just learned her name today, so maybe not too
Maybe
devout
not
yet.
They might be able to aggravate the curse, pull it out, and then see what we can do.
You pull out whatever is with Helen?
I am not certain. There seems to be two distinct forces fighting inside of you. What I'm proposing is we bring that fight outside your body. The risks are high.
That sounds. I think I need to think about that.
How long have you been serving the Galadhmir?
I was born into this. My mother did it before me.
How old does she look?
She is an elven woman. I tell you this. She looks anywhere between 50 and 600.
Yeah, so that means she's quite old since she's
She's an
she
adult
looks,
elf, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least 50.
You can do this by yourself.
I can pull it out. I will need your assistance in whatever comes out.
Sounds like at least something we need help for. Can, do you by any chance have a place to stay?
You can sleep here in the temple if you want. We have beds for travelers.
Please.
They're only 6 gold.
Gold? Isn't that like crazy amount?
That's very expensive, yeah.
I don't
The
even
church
think I
is
have
stealing
6
from the people.
I don't. Well,
Now I have 6 gold, yeah. Yes, I will pay the 6 gold.
will 5 be enough? That's all I have.
Sure. Considering your problem, 5 gold will do. I will see you again later.
Okay.
No problem. And then she collects the gold, takes it off to the side, to the good side.
Mm-hmm.
It goes down into a small basement where there are several rooms in a row. You can sleep here, and you can sleep here. Have a good night.
Thank you.
And then she leaves. Teresa,
Yes, mister.
it's your turn.
Yeah.
You were heading away from the cabin as all this happened, even though your illusion was still there.
Yeah, my illusion left the building,
Yeah.
entered a back alley and hid. Me, I'm
Just sitting
invisible.
there.
I'm invisible. And I would like to move my invisible ass towards the tavern where we last saw Trevon before the time turned.
Under the ton. You're heading to the bronze something?
The bronze duck? No.
Bronze duck?
Yeah, was
the
it?
bronze duck, yeah.
It was?
The
Damn.
bronze duck tavern
Bronze duck.
in Semmelani. Yes. So you did hear the bells go off as you were walking. You obviously understand what's happening because of your alter ego. You keep walking. Eventually get to the bronze duck tavern.
Yes, I want to use all the noise, sound, and try to be as stealthily as possible.
Okay.
to move inside.
Give me a stealth check.
That's a. Normally I would have to roll with disadvantage, but I am invisible. So that's a 20.
20, yep.
So do I see many people inside?
You carefully make your way inside. It seems like, except for the barkeep, there's no one inside at the moment.
No one
And
inside.
it seems like it was hastily vacated.
Okay,
So there's still sort of drinks on the tables and cards laying around, a little bit of coin. There's no one sort of in the tavern at the moment.
Take all the coin.
Take all the coin. No, I will try and move up towards the room where we saw him last.
You head past the older gentleman who's keeping the bar. Morning.
The fuck? Morning?
Just looking straight at you.
I like move a hand.
Just following every movement.
How? Are you alright, sir?
And you see, as you look into his eyes, you see they're very blue, so they're sort of like unnaturally glowing blue.
Yeah, I was just wondering, why is everybody left?
The guards told everyone to go to their rooms or their own estates
Oh, okay.
due to the pressing matter of
Yeah,
murders in the city.
I understood that something was up, so I actually came here looking for a room.
Oh, we do not have any available rooms. We do have one vacated just recently, so it's not going to be used for the night, but it has been paid for. So you can get it for half price.
Oh, that is very kind of you, sir.
Yep, it's up the stairs.
Right
at the
now, I'll
end.
just drop the magic of force because.
As he looks down, it's up the stairs, and at the end of the hall, there would be 3 silver pieces.
Yeah, you here.
Thank you.
What? Why did the gentleman just leave? And such,
He said they had other business elsewhere.
Oh.
He seemed to be in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, was he scared? Maybe.
Seemed startled, but
Startled?
everyone has been startled tonight.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, there's
There's
probably
mass
something.
homicide going on.
Mass suicide, homicide. Can you explain that?
Mass homicide.
Homicide. Oh.
It means that people are killing people.
Yeah, I understand what homicide means, but that's terrible.
Yes. So you should be careful.
Have you heard anything else?
No,
Nothing?
not yet. I've only been told to prepare and be ready.
So you don't know how many have died, or?
No.
Well,
They said over a dozen.
over a dozen? That's a lot.
Yes, that's why people are scared.
Yeah, I understand. This probably doesn't happen that often, does it?
Not really. It's usually a safe city. There's a lot of murders in the outskirts, but we don't really talk about that one.
Yeah, I've been traveling for a while, and it's the roads are not safe. The world is pretty much going to shit.
Yeah, can't wait for the war to be over.
Yeah, the war.
Yeah.
So, what are you rooting for?
I shouldn't say.
You shouldn't?
I shouldn't say.
Well, I won't tell. If you won't tell.
Persuasion.
That's the one thing I didn't plus. That's only 11, so no.
Sir, a man's politics is best kept to himself.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
wouldn't want to scare my patrons with my political views.
Smart. Smart. Better stay neutral, right?
Yes.
I'll lean over and just, I root for the Baron as well.
That is your business.
And just wink a little and yeah, thank you for the room.
Seems to smile a little bit more now.
Yeah, I'll move upstairs.
Yeah. You head up the stairs. As you do, you look straight ahead to the room where Travon was last you saw him. It's
Okay.
also now your room.
Of course it is.
Well, you probably remember that we got Trevon to come with diamonds if heal Caleb.
Yeah, but I figured since we awakened in his room, he probably would have went back to have a room. And we were friendly the last time, or at least a little bit friendly. Like, yeah. Not overly hostile. Anyways, I will go, I will take the room, and I'll rest.
Okay. Caleb.
I'll lock the room, by the way, from inside.
Yeah. You're the only one left now. What is it you want to do?
Well, what vibe am I picking up from this beggar who's giving me directions?
Yeah. So what are you saying to him? Sort of like stammering a little bit and sort of like seems to be leaning over towards the wall and falling a little bit, seeming very drunk.
Well, first I tell him, how much do you need this copper coin? And I toss it to him.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yes.
It's gonna help me very much.
Sir? Isn't he a chubby dwarf woman?
I'm sticking to sir.
He has a very masculine voice though.
Yeah, that's the voice change. It's
hard to tell with dwarves.
Yeah. And well, this copper coin can get you your next meal, and I was hoping you could get me to a temple, or at least give me directions towards one.
You look like you need a temple.
Yes.
So do I. If you triple this, I can tell you everything about temples.
I just, flash my daggers on the inside of my coat.
Oh, so sorry, sir. That was not my purpose. Which temple did you look for, did you say?
Well, I need healing. Mental healing. I've done something terrible.
Mental. Gortash. Gortash is the one you need.
Okay, and where's that?
3 blocks to the north, and then a little bit to the left, as he points to the right.
Okay. I won't bother you anymore. Good luck.
Good luck, you two. And as you walk away, he just tosses the copper coin over his shoulder.
Okay.
And then you start your journey north. As you get to the end of the street, you go to the right or to the left.
Well, I follow whatever directions he gave me, not where
Okay,
he like
so you're going
pointed.
to the left. You look over to the left and you start walking. Give me a perception check.
That's better. 22.
Yeah. At the end of the street, you do see a large sort of cathedral style church. Very standard medieval building.
Okay.
Cathedral.
Gothic in style.
Yeah, I just want to hang out in the area, watching the entrance. I don't want to go inside.
Wait. It doesn't really seem to be happening much. You see a couple of beggars go past you. Are you hiding at this point, or are you just standing on the street?
I mean, the streets are pretty empty because everybody's been ordered to leave, so I kind of want to like stay a little bit hidden, like close to buildings, not in the middle of the street.
Okay. So they just walk straight past you, not seeming to see you at all, and one of them seems to sort of lean on the other, properly drunk.
Well, I want to approach them and say, haven't you heard?
As you
There
talk, both of them
are
just fall to the ground.
murders on the loose.
Oh, there's always murders.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to be their next victim, you should get inside.
Are you threatening me, sir?
No, I'm not threatening you. I'm trying to help you. Woman, by the way. Is it the beard?
It's the voice.
Oh.
Anyway, sure. Have a nice evening, night. I'll go home. Thank you. And then they help each other up, start walking again.
Well, let me help you. I think this holy place might have a shelter for you.
I just want to get home to my father.
Yeah, you're not making it home in this condition.
Well, it's right there, and then it points to a large building just at the end of the road.
To the cathedral?
No, other side.
Okay. Well, this is much closer.
Give me a deception check. Persuasion, I mean.
Persuasion, yeah.
Persuasion? 8.
So, miss. I'm going home. And then he starts walking. With his
Travel safe.
His arm. Then you go back into your corner.
Yep. Watching the entrance.
Okay. It's pretty quiet. It's into the night. The hours go by. Nothing seemingly happening in the streets. Eventually the bells stop ringing. 2 hours go by.
How long have those, the bells been ringing?
They rang for about 2 hours.
Poor guy, 2 hours.
It's more than one as well. It's several locations in the city have been ringing.
So poor guys.
Poor guys.
Actually,
Probably are poor.
But they're massive now.
Hope they get their protein.
While I'm in the room, after I lock the door, I want to take the immovable rod in front of the door and click it. Also, do I remember if Trevon had written something? Can I remember his handwriting?
Give me just a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah. No, don't do perception. Trying to think if there's any situation where you would have seen him write.
Yeah,
You would have seen him write when he was doing the spell for transporting you guys to the other realm.
Yes.
And his writing was on the utensils they used to stay sane, the one you put in your bag.
Right. So I, by chance, do have paper and ink in my backpack.
Yep.
So I want to write a confessional letter in his name, with his handwriting.
What does the letter say?
The letter will say, "It was an accident. The spell went horribly wrong. I'm so sorry. Trevon." Nothing more than that. I'm sorry for the dead people. Yeah.
Give me a deception check to go with that letter.
Wait, did you take forging classes as well?
Ooh, that's high. That's very high. That's
I know we don't like him, but does he deserve to be pinned for 12 murders?
That's what I'm
14 murders.
I do have that. That's 28.
What do you do with the letter after you write it?
For now, I'll keep it. Okay. But I will use it in more. I will get to that.
Dylan?
Well, after waiting for 2 hours, what takes them so long? And I want to go inside the temple, cathedral, whatever. The holy house.
Head over to the doors. Just go in.
Yeah.
Yep, you open the door, go in. You see rows upon rows upon rows with benches.
Was it a black and white door? Or?
No, that was just a standard large. And it seems vacated at the moment. But as you come in, a larger man, seemingly around maybe 60 years old, comes sort of running, as far as you can call that running, out into the hall with his nightgown on, his proper like long hat on. Hello!
Oh,
It's very late.
yeah, yes.
We do healings in the morning.
No, I'm not looking for any healing. I'm looking for my sister.
I haven't seen anyone for 6 hours.
Like when all
And
the
they were
bells
all
started
young
ringing,
boys.
we got split up. You know, I only know she was looking for a shelter.
What does your sister look like?
Well, she's same height as me, a little chubbier than me. Like
She's an elven woman now, you know.
yeah, no, she didn't get changed. She was outside, wasn't she?
I came in.
Oh, you came in.
She's not a dwarf anymore.
So you describe her.
Yeah.
What did she look like?
Tall, slender, elven woman.
You're a dwarf.
Yes,
Adopted.
my sister, as I described.
I have not seen her, no.
Well, do you have like more houses like this?
I only have this one church. Maybe they went to someone else.
Okay, so where do your competitors hang around?
No one can compete with us.
Oh, so you're the best healer in town?
Yes.
I wonder what your competitors have to say to this. Can you point me in that direction?
You're a funny man. You're just...
Woman.
Apologies, woman. Your voice throws me off. I can offer you some beddings for the night if you want. Anything else I do not understand. Religion is not a competition.
Yeah, they're trying to get behind all of this religion thing, so for now I think I'm better off without it.
I disagree, humbly, but I want to sleep, so good night.
Good night.
Goes back slowly to where he came from.
I'll see myself out.
Good. And I agree with Ovar, religion is a competition.
So before, when we've settled down in our rooms, I'll go over to Tara's room and just knock on her door.
Yeah?
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
At some point, I probably need to talk about how disappointed I am in Kaelin and Elgalyn, but now, Night, I was just thinking about what you said. The Oracle, about how you were scared of making it worse.
Yeah, I don't really feel more confident about that today.
Well, I think... Well, if you phrase it like you're afraid that you're part of a group that makes it worse, yes. But I don't think you have to worry about that.
I just feel like everything we do, we kind of just make things worse. Like, at least lately. Pretty much since the big city, what's it called?
Salami?
Filmantre.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Since for the month we've I just feel like everything we've done just makes everything worse.
Yeah.
And now we were sent back to right some wrongs, and I don't
wrong.
I don't feel like things got better this time around at all.
I think they got worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to do anymore, but it felt good to know that at least I could trust you tonight. And I didn't feel like I could trust the others. At least I didn't want to be in their company.
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe.
At least it's not your fault that everything is going wrong.
Well, I just ran though. I didn't do nothing to stop it.
I tried and like I wasn't fast enough. I couldn't do anything. I don't think you could have done anything either. If they
Okay, I just kind of believed that everyone would run, you know, and then
so did I.
then we didn't.
Well, I thought like I tried to turn Kaelin invisible, and I thought like he would take the opportunity to run, but like that was their decision, and I don't think you should fault yourself for their bad decisions. Maybe I haven't been too good at telling you, but I appreciate you, and I like it wouldn't be the same without you.
Do you think we're doing the right thing then?
I have
Like,
no idea.
we're on the right path?
I don't know. I've lost sight of all this big stuff at this point. I just want me and Fen and us to be okay. I feel like all this saving the world thing is too big for us.
How do you feel about getting cleansed or whatnot?
Afraid? I don't know what is me and what is maybe this bad force and what is this good force. And she said that baby Fen wasn't baby Fen, he was just my feelings, but still something is talking back to me. So has that never been Fen, but it still has Fen's memories, and it's just a whole mess. It sounded scary.
That sounds super ominous.
And I don't think I can do it by myself. Frankly, I'm not sure we could do it by ourselves. It's nice to know there might be an option. Maybe
You have played before? Do you know how to play?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think I've really thought about religion before. I think there's power in nature, so I vent to it, and tell it how I feel and what I want and what I don't like, but I don't think I've thought about it as a person before. Like, as a singular entity that you can apparently speak to and ask things of. No?
I don't know what I do, but I have never played before. I don't know how to play. But it's like I'm a cleric. I should know this.
Like, I think we're some sort of champions to some gods that we don't even know about.
Yeah. Karma and Lillian.
Maybe we should try.
Yeah.
At least I feel the need to ask for forgiveness.
Well,
Just by
does it
approximation.
count more if you do it like down in the temple in front of the statue? Or?
Maybe we can ask the priest tomorrow? Maybe, I don't know. I think you just close your eyes and be honest, maybe? Maybe they can teach us. At least me, if I need it. Especially if I need to ask God for something. I'm not sure if that's even possible.
You can always ask, Mom.
Why? When I get the courage to change things, I think I will. Good night.
Thank you. Taking it and stuff.
Give her a good night hug.
Then a little accent come.
I'm very used to that. Yeah. Go to bed.
You hug this slender elven lady and you feel that your hands stop before you can hug.
You're not touching her, but doesn't look like you're touching her, but you're touching her.
Yeah.
I'll just giggle a bit. Go to bed.
But why do you make her look like an elf, me look like a dwarf, when they were looking for like a group or like a dwarf and an elf? And they just mistake her for me.
She's an elven woman.
So before bed, I'll just like sit on my bed with pen in my lap, and I'll close my eyes. I'll just say, "Hi. I'm trying to talk to Lillian. I just want to say, apparently, I'm your employee now. My name is Naruk. I don't know how this works. But hi. Thanks for the help with Velkalin. I hope you don't regret it. Sorry. Good night." I go to bed.
Yep. As you open your eyes, you see a very young-looking elven girl with long blonde hair sitting in a chair in your room, just looking at you as you open your eyes.
Hello?
Hello, Narek, my champion.
Lillian?
No, that's my mother. I'm Visalia.
Visalia?
Visalia.
Hi. Is there like some? Should I call you anything? Should I bow? Is there like a protocol?
Just call me sister.
Okay.
Our tool made you champions.
The Oracle?
Yes.
Okay.
He is a curious creature. So I apologize for the lack of information. He gave you all a test. Some of you succeeded, others did not.
They didn't succeed earlier either, so yeah.
We will need to talk to all of you.
Okay.
Thank you for contacting me. I will talk to you tomorrow. And that, as she says this, you just fall asleep.
Okay.
Kayla, we're not completely done with you.
Yeah.
You're still awake
So,
and walking
yeah,
the streets.
after I see myself out, it's. I mean, shops were about to close, like when we had to fight and everything. So now,
It's
like,
proper night now, so everything's
proper.
closed.
yeah, yeah. So I want to go back to the crime scene.
Yep.
And because I'm thinking, well, if they've looked at the crime scene, yep, and haven't found us, they're finished with the place. now they're not looking there anymore, so I wanna stealthily sneak inside.
Okay. You make your way back to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, and I check if there's like anybody watching.
Yeah, just give me a stealth check and a perception check as you approach.
Perception. 22 perception and 26 stealth.
Okay. You walk in the direction of the wall hut, and as you get close enough to see it, you see that there are like 17 people outside with torches in their hands. They seem to be talking and discussing things, and then you see people sort of dragging bodies out of the hut on sort of stretchers. They seem to be in the process of cleaning up everything.
Well, yeah, that kinda ruins my plan.
Sorry.
But I'm really curious, so I approach them.
That's the dwarven lady.
You step out of the shadows, you approach the guards. They instantly sort of take up their swords, just approach you a little bit.
Oh yeah, but I leave my double-bladed scimitar in the alley. that's
Good
pretty
idea.
hard to find.
Miss, stop please.
What happened here?
There's been a multi-homicide. A lot of people have been killed.
Yeah.
You should go to your home and stay inside.
I can't tell, but are we in danger?
No, it should be fine. We have apprehended the criminals.
Oh,
You have nothing to worry about.
Okay, they are behind bars?
Yes. And they will never see the light of day again.
That
You can be safe. Now, return home. Please.
makes me feel a lot safer. You say that. I'll be on my way.
Thank you. And then they sheath their weapons again. And just go back to talking.
Yeah, and I go find a nice tavern. Not the bronze type, something golden, maybe.
You go back into the city. You look around, trying to find a new tavern, a more prestigious one.
Yeah, probably closer towards the center, because what I've learned so far is the more out of the center you get, the more poor people get.
You give me a perception check.
Lots of perception today. Yeah, well, 12.
Aren't you still exhausted?
Yeah,
I don't
good
know.
point. Yeah, you
I
tried.
am.
I am too, so you probably.
I think you still have disadvantage.
What? I wasn't rolling with disadvantage at all.
And you were resurrected with the ritual, which means you have
Minus
4
4.
days. Minus 4, minus 4, and
Isn't
it
that
goes
only
down
to
to
like attacks and stuff?
plus 2 everything.
Everything. Oh.
So you
Hey,
actually
let's start over.
Suddenly you feel exhaustion kicking in.
Yeah.
Suddenly you feel like, oh, I was resurrected today. I have to fake this.
So you did roll a negative now, not like a minus.
Okay, so with the disadvantage and the minus 4 on the perception, that totals my check at 0. No, wait, I have plus 4 bonus. 1.
You walk around a lot, and seemingly every turn you take, you end up back at the Bronze Duck Tavern.
Well, then bronze duck it is for me tonight.
You head inside,
no more
and
rooms.
you see a man behind the counter.
Yeah, but I'm not going in the front door.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
I know where our room was, so I want to break into that room. By like climbing up.
When do you have a room here?
Through the window. We've been in the room.
What?
Was that
You've
for
only been in Travel's room.
Yeah.
It was only us
Okay, so
three,
that's the
wasn't
room
it?
you're going for. The window.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, okay.
So
With
this is in the
disadvantage.
this is like in the middle of the
Oh,
night.
let's
isn't it?
go. 8.
You start climbing the outside of the building on the backside, getting all the way up and then slightly falling down, making a lot of sound.
Do I wake up? Perception?
What's your passive?
16, I think. Let me check. Passive perception is indeed 16.
You do
Yes.
suddenly wake up in a shock as you heard something around, as you are hyper aware at this moment,
Yeah,
even while sleeping.
I'll arm myself. And how does the room look? Is there like closets,
It's,
something?
I'll say
What
yes.
is
I
inside?
just have to remember what I described that. There's a bed on the right side of the room where
Yes.
you're sleeping, and on the left there's a table with 2 chairs, and then there's a closet sort of over by the door, like large one.
Okay. So what I'll do is, how big is the closet? Does it fit me?
You could be inside, yes.
Yeah, I'll fucking take the sword and I'll hide inside the closet, like with the door a little bit and looking towards the window.
Yeah.
And just keep watching.
It's already facing the window.
Yeah. So just the door a little bit open, so I have a little.
Yep. You slide down a little bit. Give me another acrobatics check.
Come on. Yeah, that's a natural one, so.
So you catch yourself. Take
But-
the next hold,
It's a 6. You know?
and the next hold just breaks, and you fall down flat on your back on the ground. It's just like 2 meters down, so it doesn't really barely knocks the air out of your lungs with your.
I think to myself, the fuck is this?
Well then, yeah, I guess we have to do it the stealthy way, and I try and sneak through the front entrance.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Come on, why am I rolling so bad now?
I wonder why.
Yeah.
19 minus 4, 15.
You go around front, giving up this climbing. You enter the front door quietly, but it hurts a little bit. And just as you open the door, it comes out a little air from your lungs, and it's like, oh. And then you see the man inside looking over at you, glowing blue eyes. Evening, miss. What does a dwarf like you do out in the middle of the night?
Yeah, I think these murders are after me. I just looking for a place to hide.
We have an available room, as someone just left in a fright.
Yes.
It's on the 3rd floor.
Take whatever I
Second
can
room
get
to
at
the
this
right.
point.
Due to the circumstances, you can just have it for free.
Also, yeah, you should barricade your door. Like I was able to walk in here,
I can defend my tower. if
almost
need be.
unnoticed. So
It's fine. Here's the key.
thank you.
Have a nice night.
Good night.
And you head up the stairs.
3rd floor. I lay out some. Do I have ball bearings or marbles? Let's see. Yeah, I do have lots of ball bearings. Just put them underneath the window if there's a window, and in front of like behind the door on the inside.
You, after a while, no more sounds.
Yeah, I'll walk over, check the window, and just see the broken handle.
Yeah.
Just. Fuck. Better stay on guard tonight, or think for myself. I'll lay down on the bed, taking a little time to sleep, because, yeah.
So I'm sleeping 1 story above him.
Yeah. And a little bit away from him as well.
But I wouldn't know that, so.
No.
You don't know he's there.
Nope.
And he does not know you that you're there.
It's going to be an awkward breakfast.
I think we might as well take our break now. And then just be back in about 10 minutes.
After the breakfast
for
break.
the second half of tonight's session. Boom! And we are back live, I hope. Yes, we are. Okay, so everyone went to sleep eventually. And Montaigne, having had the quietest night, you wake up earliest. You spent some time reading your book about mountainous trolls. You learned a thing or two that you didn't know before about mountainous trolls.
Cool.
You know that they are very common in this region.
So he's the one they have caught, since they said they.
So if you want to
It's
hunt
some time.
a mountain troll at this point, or fight one, it would be a little bit easier for you. So, anything in particular you want to do this morning?
If I didn't already put the book back, I would do that.
Good, thank you.
I think I have some good berries just lying around.
If you eat it first thing in the morning, yeah, you'll probably.
Yeah, so pop up a good berry and then head out to the front desk.
Yep. At the front desk, there's now a middle-aged elven woman. Good morning.
Morning.
See it's Montaigne. Is that correct?
That is me.
I heard you were staying the night.
Yes.
Did you find it accommodating?
Yes. It was excellent.
Good. Which house were you from again?
I operate normally out of Hope's End.
And interesting. How was getting out of the city with the war going on?
I've been gone quite some time now, so the war hadn't fully reached Hope's End last time I was there.
No, good to know. Anything we can help you with today?
Yes, I have been traveling quite light after some unfortunate events recently,
I can see.
and I could really use some paid work.
Yes, of course. Let's see. Anything in particular your expertise is in?
I have hunted a lot of beasts, some monsters, and I just read up on some trolls because I have heard about some trolls in this area.
Yes, correct. We do have a lot of, I believe it's mountain trolls. Let me just check my notes here. Yes, we have a few farmers that are being pestered by mountain trolls. The outskirts of the area here, by the end of the mountains.
And do you think this is suitable for one person?
It depends on your level of skill, but we usually give these missions out to 6 people, says there.
How convenient.
But those are usually very beginner style missions. We do have one with a pack of elder trolls. It's a 5-week journey from here. If you feel like you're up for that task.
Not right now.
Okay.
You have
When you
something-
retire, I see that the startup mission is probably more your style.
Yes.
We would, of course, give you all the gear you need for any such mission.
Okay, yes. So do you have anything closer and simpler?
Simpler than the troll.
Yes.
We do have a pack of wolves pestering some traveling merchants. Same place every time. It's a 2-hour journey from here towards the south, between here and Batimari.
Yeah. I think I want to try that one.
Yeah. What kind of armor do you prefer, and is there anything else you need to be equipped with?
Yes, so just leather armor and short swords, maybe.
Okay, we can patch that. I see you've been with us for many years. You will of course get a good package. Runs away. Comes back with a bag and then hands it to you. Quite a large bag. Unless you look into it, or do you just take it with you?
I currently just hold it.
Yeah.
And so, where did you say this attack for the wolves were?
It would be down by the Nova Breaks. It's just a 2-hour journey down south. Just follow the main road.
Yeah, thank you.
You can't miss them.
Yeah. I'll just head back to my room and prepare.
Yep. Good luck.
Thank you.
Head back to your room.
Yes, and open the bag.
Yep. Inside the bag you see a leather armor, 2 swords, and sort of the standard adventure supplies. Rope, backpack, that kind of thing. Undergarments.
Used, of course.
Nope. It's brand spanking new. The short sword are both +1 swords. The leather armor is a +1 leather armor. The rest is just standard equipment.
Very nice. I can smell the chilies. Oh,
That's
I don't
why you
care,
just
I have
take
my
the
tinfoil hat.
Random stuff you have.
yeah.
Well, I do have a ring as well. That hasn't been identified.
Me too.
You both know what rings do.
Yeah.
Which means there's no need to identify. You can just spend 10 minutes with the ring and you can.
Yeah, do we have to attune to those?
Yeah.
Then I would do that.
You have 4 attunement slots.
Yes. Because someone
And
was
you're
generous.
using 1?
Now I'm using 1 for my tinfoil hat, and now I will use my second one.
Wow.
I will be using all of mine. Is it just the ring of invisibility?
Yeah, I think it's an item there. Considering he's owned 1 at some point.
Yeah. Be like orange.
Yes.
Pretty powerful. But careful, don't use it too much. The DM will take it away from you.
Don't abuse
Don't
it.
abuse it.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't overuse it, so
Yes, you did.
I did not.
I don't understand what you mean. Kale will never use an invisibility ring, would he?
Okay.
Well, at this point, I don't need it anymore.
We're going to Kalen.
Wake me up.
You wake up
Before
in
you
your
go.
room.
I was waiting for that.
Rested, but you still,
It had
you
to
still
come.
feel exhausted. You still feel like you just want to sleep. For a few days, you just want to stay in bed.
Yeah, but that really isn't like Kalen's nature, so
But still, you get up.
nothing can hold me back.
What do you want to do this morning?
Stay in bed, I think.
Is there a difference
Sorry, let me
between
rephrase this.
Kalen's nature and Philip's nature?
What are you doing? Not what do you want to do.
I want to order breakfast in bed.
You're gonna be surprised to find an elf there instead of a dwarf.
Yeah, I want to see how this conversation goes. Yeah, I just want to go like enter the tavern and order a hearty meal.
You see the same man as last night, still standing there. Still the same blue eyes. Morning, sir. Did you sleep well? You came in late, so I hope you had a good night's rest.
Thank you.
Do you need some breakfast?
Yeah, I do.
We have some sweet potato stew today with some chicken.
Yeah, that will do.
Yep, that will be 6 copper pieces.
So doesn't it come like with the room or?
No. Your room was for free due to the circumstances of last night.
Here, have a silver coin.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you.
And then you see now every table has been cleaned off and it's just an empty eating area.
You mind if I take my meal upstairs?
Bring it along if you want to. You seem tired.
I am. Even too tired to keep this illusion up.
Carissa, at this point you wake up.
Yep.
Still in Santa Claus. Just
Oh no. Yes. And then no.
You were so tired you just fell asleep standing in there.
Well, I'll wake up, wash my face, go over to the window, watch damage, open it, look down, probably see a bump on the.
You see a broken tile on the ground.
Go and take away the movable rod, put it in the bag of holding, tuck the note inside the coat for now, and leave downstairs.
As you open the door, you see Kaelin walking through the hallway and the stairs.
Yeah, I just see him going up.
Yeah. He's on his way up with a plate of food.
Yeah, I'll not say anything. Still a little mad for yesterday. Wait a couple more seconds, just listening. And then I'll walk.
Yeah. Hear the door close in the 3rd floor. You head out into the hallway, down the stairs to the barkeep, who's the same gentleman as last night.
Morning.
Morning, sir.
Do you have any breakfast?
Breakfast. Yes, we have some sweet potato stew with chicken this morning.
Can I have some to go? Because I don't
I
feel...
have bags for you.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be 3 silver pieces. No, copper pieces, I mean. Sorry.
Copper? Oh yeah, that's expensive, man. But copper, yes.
Apologies.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey,
I just got a silver piece from the gentleman earlier, and
do you have any problems with break-ins here?
not generally, no.
Well,
We're not in the poor.
I think someone need to fix like the outside because somebody tried to break into my room tonight. That's why I'm going.
Okay, I will tell the guards, and we will get someone to repair it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No problem.
We have purposefully made our tiles a little bit weaker so that if someone tries to climb the outside, they will break.
Yeah, that's a smart one.
Yeah.
Didn't, of course, get into my room. So
Good to know.
Anti-climbing.
And for the guy that left in a hurry, I presume that you're cleaning the rooms averagely, like before I left and everything.
Yep.
But would I know if there's an area that it would be difficult for them to find this note?
Depending on the speed that they clean, how much time they have. Generally, it's a very clean, simple room with the bed, the table and the chairs, and the closet. So the only really good place to hide something where they might not find it is underneath the bed.
Okay. Well, I'm always traveling and been out for all sorts. And this guy you said rented the room. He was in a hurry, right? I think maybe.
Yes.
I think maybe I understand why, because I found this. I don't really want to get involved, but
Takes note.
you probably should give it to the guards or something.
Didn't peg him for one of those. I will give it to the guards. They apparently caught someone yesterday, so it might be him, but I'll make sure.
Yeah, but it's very nice, very good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, can't have those crazy people running around.
It's
you know.
insane. Yes.
So, this city. I'm in a hurry, but do you know if there's any temples around?
There are a lot of temples. Any in particular you're looking for? What's your needs?
Well,
I don't really subscribe to the holy stuff myself, but
I'm really trying to learn something about curses and that kind of stuff.
I believe there are like 6 different gods you can pray to. About those kinds of things.
Yeah, any will do.
We have... How about Tevatonon.
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 And
You want more?
yeah, of course, I want everyone.
All 6 of them.
Get your pens ready.
We have Tevatonon. We have Enel Hillel.
And then Hillel.
Ellen Hillel. We have Roland. We have Oksana the Great. We have Toralian. We have the Forge Breaker.
Yeah.
We have Doug Cole.
Doug Cole, yes.
How many do you have now?
Five.
That's
I missed one. I got
And then you
Teratomon.
have Iliana. Which will be the last one, I believe.
Iliana. Okay. Wait, Iliana, you say?
I mean Lilian. Oh.
Liliana. Liliana. You know.
Alien Toro.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, sir. And yeah, there's a couple tips too. But
Iliana.
you,
let's say.
there's a silver tip as well.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
People are
states.
free with their silver today.
Oh, there's more people who came in?
Yeah, someone paid a silver for their breakfast.
Yeah. Well, you have a nice day, sir, and please do be careful on the streets.
Same for you.
Well, see ya.
Good day.
Good day. I'll head towards the temple area.
You wake up in a cave.
How far am I from this Ogden's retreat or whatever it's called?
This retreat should be a few days' journey.
Oh, it's several days to walk there.
I think it's 4 days.
Ah, okay. Thought it was like
Wasn't it the one outside the city?
Yeah, I thought so. It was right outside the city.
Yeah, wasn't it only an hour away?
Yeah.
No, I think no, it was longer away.
What? No, we came to the.
No,
Argus
on the
retreat
map
and
it
then-
was Ogden's retreat was kind of on the end of the mountainside, whilst Simulani was like down here. Yeah.
Okay. Well, all I know is that we were going to meet close to Ogden's retreat, so I'm moving towards Ogden's retreat.
Okay, sounds good. You just spend the day walking towards Ogden's retreat.
Yeah.
As you should.
Cave bear.
Okay, Narok and Tara, you wake up approximately at the same time. You a little bit before her because she's exhausted.
Any girls this this time?
Just yourself.
I'll just start like knocking like quietly on Tara's door, and when there's no like answer, I'll just I'll put like a couple of good berries just outside the door for her, and I'll go downstairs and just if I can find upstairs. Yeah, true.
You're in the basement.
And can I see any? Are there only statues of like the mother, or do I find any of Celia?
You only see statues of the goddess herself.
Okay. So then I'll just sit down by a statue and I'll just ramble like this spraying stuff is kind of strange. I think it might work. I talked to your daughter. She was really just rambling, waiting for something to happen or for Tara to wake up.
Tara, you wake up.
Head out. Have some good berries. I'll eat one.
Okay.
And I'll head to the temple.
You head up the stairs to the temple. You see Narok sitting there. He's the only one there at the moment.
We have seen the woman from yesterday. Is this
The
her?
priest?
Yeah, the priest.
No. Do you know who I saw? I think at least I think I saw them. I don't think I dreamt it. Celia. She said she was like the daughter of the goddess. I think maybe praying worked.
Oh, you tried to pray yesterday?
Yeah, I tried. I was thinking maybe I could start by introducing myself. Be polite about it. No. But yeah, it seemed to work. It seemed that they had some. They knew who we were because of the oracle.
Guess we're the champions now, or whatnot.
Yeah, it seemed. But she said that like we had to pass some tests and not everyone did, which sounds kind of ominous, but still maybe not so surprising.
Is that the small test? That
I'm thinking it's the
whale test?
hand thing. Well, I wouldn't. I don't know. Not all of us were very nice about it.
Or you just talked in the air, or
I closed my eyes and I just thought what I wanted to say. What I thought praying was. I don't know.
did she tell you what we're supposed to do? Or like, if we're the guardians now, we should have like a goal or something, right?
Oh, she said that she needed to talk with all of us, I think. But I don't know. I forgot to ask. I was kind of. I didn't know what to do. Like, should you bow to them? Should you like call them? Yeah, she said that we should call her sister though.
Sister.
She was like all like glowy, so she wasn't like parted in two.
Would I know if like it's normal to have kids and stuff as a god?
Give me a religion check.
We were told the
advantage.
dragons had like generations,
Yeah.
families.
Yeah.
But this was one of the new gods,
Yes.
right? So not one of the
Completely
dragon.
different.
It's just
Apparently.
slave old then. Well,
You don't have a bonus on religion?
yes, but I'm still one exhaust.
Oh yeah, so it's a straight roll.
Religion 19.
19. You know that the gods generally don't have children, as they are not mortal beings, but each god has aspects that sort of represent their needs and wants.
So Cecilia is more like aspect of this god.
Yes. And aspects are usually mortals that have been ascended by the god to sort of a higher state of living.
Cool.
So they're not mortal anymore, but they're also not gods.
At least, yeah, it sounds powerful.
Yeah. I wanna see if we can find this
The priest.
priest or whatever she was.
Yeah, but I don't think we can say her another night though.
No, that's
I'm so broke.
expensive though, huh? For a fucking god, I would think they
Maybe
would
we
like
can. I don't
do
know.
it for free, you know?
Maybe.
While you're sitting there talking, you see a door at the end behind the altar opens, and this woman comes out, sort of walking still on the line, up to the altar. Morning. Good morning. Did you sleep well?
Yeah. We were pretty
Surprisingly
tired.
well.
Have you thought about our objective for the day?
What?
I've thought about it. I don't think I've decided.
Okay.
It sounded so
Oh, yeah,
dangerous.
just-
It sounded so dangerous.
It probably is, yes. You have someone who could assist you in this task?
I think I have some friends. I do have some friends.
It's good to know.
They will help.
Could you?
Okay.
I think I have some.
Remember, praying to Liliana will always assist you.
Yeah.
would you assist me in praying to?
Help you pray, yes.
Yeah, I think maybe we need like a course on how. Like, is there any etiquette? Is there anything like you shouldn't do? Is there?
Generally, each individual prays in their own way. It's most important to be true to yourself. Find out how you pray, how you want to communicate with your betters.
That's surprisingly intuitive.
So whatever comes natural to you will be your best chance of communicating with whichever deity you want to communicate with. Some deities will have more strict guidelines, but those are more of the, let's say, ominous deities.
Okay, so I don't think we need
Rituals
to.
and stuff.
Yeah, I don't usually refer to them as deities. Rarely actual gods, if they require other means of communication.
So you pray to Lillian?
Yes.
Okay. We ever pray to like her aspects? Or?
No, you can't make aspects. But aspects might answer your prayers.
So we should know that then. We need to pay to. Do the person that told us about Lillian also told us about a god named Karmoth?
Karmoth, yes.
Are they like related? Are they like partners? Are they two random? Like, is there a connection there?
The scriptures tells us that before ascending to godhood, they were actually married.
So these new gods were real people.
Lord, our scriptures tell us that these gods once fought the old gods and took their position. They used to be mortals like us. And this teaches us that we can become gods one day.
God, I hope not. That sounds like
A lot of work.
yeah, and a lot of responsibility. I don't think that's for us.
That's why the current gods have been there for a very long time.
Nobody wealthy.
No.
People try. They usually fail.
Can I don't think it's. I'm ready to embark on this soul-splitting fight thingy today. Can I think about it?
Of course, we are here. Come back whenever you need us.
Is there anything I should like think about or prepare for, or questions I should ask to get ready?
I would try to commune with Lillian. Try to become more familiar with the gods. And then the gods will help you if you're worthy.
Okay. Oh, I can try. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Want some breakfast?
No, thank you.
We're good. Sweet.
I have my own food.
You're lost. Wanna
And
Try
she looks
this.
over to Tara. Anything I can help you with in relation to your brain? You seem to be looking for godhood.
Yeah, I'd like some answers, you know, some guide to the right path or whatnot.
Who is your god?
I think it's Lillian. Well, yeah. I hope it is.
Have you prayed to Lillian for long?
No, I would hope to try it.
Commune with Lillian for a few days and then we can talk again. She will want to know you
Just do it anywhere.
where you want.
Like altar or something I can go up to?
She's standing right in front of an altar
And I will
with
just,
a small statue of Lillian on it.
and I'll just sit down on my knees and do the praying stuffs.
Olaf says that they can't tell you.
Can't hear me?
No.
But can you hear Malin and Glenn?
Benjamin?
Talking about these two.
Yeah.
Because it's the same microphone.
Yeah, you're sitting behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe you have to speak a little louder.
I probably do.
Mm-hmm. Speak up!
Some of you, yes. The rest very softly.
Okay.
So
I'm
with
just
some
gonna double check
he's
the
talking about
microphone.
me.
It's always about the sound.
Sound, yes. But it is more important than the picture, though.
Yes.
Yes. At least for the roleplay.
Mm-hmm. I would think for everything.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah,
So-
D&D is an auditive
So,
game.
so what's been happening now is that we've been talking to ourselves, and all the NPCs they're just not there.
Yes.
They don't exist.
It was all in our heads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See if that works.
As long as you're getting one side of the conversation.
As long as you get the most important part of the conversation.
Let's try this instead. Now I am right in the microphone.
My ears! My ears!
It's covered in spit
They're
now.
bleeding.
Okay, I'll pay attention to the chat. So for some reason I was disconnected from the chat.
Oh,
Excellent, much better. Cool.
Okay.
so let's start over. No.
Start over from before the break.
Yeah, scratch everything.
Nothing has happened yet. You don't know what
Rewind time once again. This time for real.
Okay, where were we? You were praying?
We're in a cabin with lots of dead guards.
Start the entire session from the beginning.
So I'll just sit down beside Tara and I'll just continue my conversation where I left off. So as I was telling you about my mom, she had baked the most amazing bread. I don't know where she is, but hopefully I can find her. Yeah.
All this in your head to the aspect or to the god?
Probably to the god.
Okay. Are you saying anything in particular or?
No, nothing. I'm just like, hello, this is Tara, your champion. Like, was hoping you could help us out or help me guide me on my way. Are we on the right path? Is Agnes rotate where we're supposed to be, like the Pokinato said? Or do we have a new path now? Being your champions and all, and
Yep. You don't feel anything, nothing changes. You hear nothing.
okay, thank you. I'll be here.
Leave a beep after the tone.
Thank you, come again.
Okay. You're walking.
This line has been disconnected.
Where were you heading?
I was heading where was I don't know.
Temple.
Towards the temple area. I'm eating and walking.
Yep.
Looking the streets. On the way to the temples. Hopefully trying to bump into you guys.
Yep. So it's gonna take a little bit of a while to walk.
Yep.
You guys are talking to the priestess.
Heading south.
Heading south. South. That's gonna take a few hours.
2.
Thank you. Kalen, you finished your meal?
Well, then I'll hang out in the tavern area. I've had some extra rest in my room.
Yep.
Taking a day off.
Oh yeah, and I'm also haven't done it in a long time, but I want to, like, the room I'm in. I assume everything's like made out of wood.
Yeah.
Wood flooring and everything. So I want to try and like remove one plank from the floor.
Yeah. You easily use your. You have your dagger back.
I mean, I do have my scimitar and I have multiple daggers.
But the special dagger is still in Fergus' bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have 2 or 3 other daggers, normal daggers.
So you use a dagger and you just pry open a pryable plank, no problem.
Yeah. It's not like I can like see the other room underneath it. So there's like hollow.
It's a bit of a hollow area.
Yeah. And I'm putting my double-bladed scimitar underneath.
Okay.
I say, well, now's the time to bury you. You weren't able to protect me in battle. I have died with you in hand. And now I have to part with you. Put the blade inside the flooring and put the plank back on top. And leave my sword behind before I make my way downstairs.
Okay, sounds good. You make your way down into the common area of the tavern. Now you see there are a few patrons eating around the tables.
Ones that look familiar?
No. Sadly, no one looks familiar in this tavern, except for the barkeep, who's still the same guy.
Well, just hanging out, seeing if there are people willing to gamble. Just to, kill some time.
Yep. You do find a couple of dwarves who both are very ready to gamble, even though it's early breakfast. They're sitting there with their tankards.
They already have a game going on.
Playing some cards. You want in, good sir?
How could you tell?
I've seen the look.
Yes.
The buy-in is 3 silver pieces. We're doing high stakes this morning.
Yeah, that's my type of game. High stakes.
Sit down, have a beer.
He loses his money, and then our group for sure has no cash at all.
Sit down at the table,
Yeah,
start playing cards.
Who's dealing?
You want to start?
I don't know what we're playing.
We're playing 7 card aces.
Card aces.
Have you played before?
Many times.
Good sir, good sir. Will you deal?
Yes.
As you do, you do recognize the game as you played it a few times before. And you start dealing the cards.
Couple of cards. Deal them out.
No cheating? I'm disappointed.
Yes.
Well, not in the first round.
Just
but
give me a
after I've built up some trust, then.
just give me a sleight of hand check. Not for cheating, just for playing.
Wait, no, I don't have a disadvantage anymore. I'm no longer. Yeah, just a straight roll. So much better. That was a natural 1 on the disadvantage. But I still have to subtract a 4, so it's 18.
18.
fuck?
Dealing the cards, playing the round, you eventually win the first round, picking up a total of 12 silver pieces.
Oh, making lots of cash here.
Going in for
Guys
the
should
second
join in.
round, you win another 12 silver pieces for the second one, and as you keep going, you end up winning a total of 35 silver while playing this card game. Before the dwarves are like, that's it, that's enough. I have no more money. You're very good at this.
Like I said, I've played it many times before. I'm sorry for your loss.
It's all good. Will you pay for the next round?
Never paid for anything.
Did you gamble away all of your money?
Yes.
All of it. Guess you should come back tomorrow.
Good day, sir. And then he just gets up, takes his beer, goes and sits down on the next table. Okay. You're still heading south. Good for you.
Should we maybe find the others?
Think they'll get them?
I don't know. Are we ready to find them? What do we say? Like, should we like scold them? Should we be angry? Should we just pretend nothing happened?
I don't know. Do you think anything good would come out of it? If we're like,
No.
no,
At this point, we're probably like out of ability.
I did say I would send the message to Fia. I haven't promised him this. So. Well,
Do you know where Montaigne ended up?
He did say where he was going.
That's true. Yeah. Maybe we
Oh, I
should.
said I was just at a place I wanted to visit.
But yeah.
Well, we all know you're not visiting a brothel, so
Maybe we should check in with them.
As you're all walking down the street talking about this, you see Frigrissa sort of looking at all of the buildings, trying to find out what he's doing while eating his sweet potato stew.
Well, you on?
Whoa, hi there.
Well, saves us a spell.
Yeah. You know,
Thank you, kind DM.
Thank you, kind
Thank
DM.
you.
That was very kind of
Almighty.
you. Almighty.
you know what the others are?
He is the actual god we're praying to.
Well,
We pray to RNGesus.
I tried to fix yesterday's situation. Maybe they got somebody. Anyways, Kale, he's of course in a tavern. I saw him this morning. I didn't.
Did they call somebody? Some of us?
No. Or I don't know. Do you know where the others are?
No?
Well, at least Kalen's not in prison. He's over at the tavern. I just left him. Yeah, you know what they did.
What if they got Glendolen or Montaigne?
Well, can't really say I feel so sorry about Rallyballing, but
Don't say that.
the tables have turned, Ragalin.
the tables have turned. Well,
Maybe we should, like, I don't know, discount her actions on the grounds of her just being, like, I don't know, having a fallout with her family, maybe?
yeah. Well,
I don't
as
know
I
how
said,
that works.
I might have fixed it because I kind of blamed it on Trevor.
But aren't they going to kill him?
That little coward, I don't think so.
Now you're the killer.
There was 14 dead people.
Yeah, Well, it's obviously his fault. I mean, you remember talking to him, right?
Like,
And besides, he's not here. He left. Like Ash left in his room. He's long gone. Hopefully, we can find him somewhere and make him answer for what he did. He probably pinned the murder on us as well. I mean, the guards just suddenly doesn't appear.
I think we need to leave this town.
Did we say yesterday where we were going?
I think I remember saying something about just heading for Ogden's retreat. It was something I knew the name of outside of the city.
I will cast something
To
to Montaigne and to Redgun.
okay, who do you want to send to first?
Montaigne. Are you okay? Where are you at? We're going to Agnes?
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.
I am out on a hunt. Will return to Milani later today.
At this point, you're like 30 minutes away from the hunting area.
Okay. So Montaigne is fine if they don't have him.
Okay. Did he say where he was?
He was out on a hunt.
No?
He would return to Samlani later today. But
Maybe we should check in on him later then, in
Yeah.
case anything goes wrong.
I'll send the exact same thing to Helen. Where are you at? You okay? You safe? Whatever.
I'm fine. I'm on my way to Ogden's retreat. Where are you guys?
Okay, so they don't got Helga either. That's good.
Okay. She was.
She's on her way already to Agnes. So she's alone as well.
Well, maybe that can be her punishment. I don't know. Waiting alone a couple of days. But that sounds dangerous, though. Wasn't that where we might find sin?
She would go in alone.
I mean, you saw what she did to all those people. I mean, I'm not really that worried about her.
Maybe we should. I don't know. Maybe at least we should give her a chance to show remorse. Like, her family was messed up. You guys should have heard some of the stuff that they told her, and she was really brave to not go with them. I don't. It's not a good excuse, but it might be an explanation.
I mean, I remember when we were at the island, and yeah, you saw the. It's like a apocalypse around the island. I mean,
You know,
something's obviously not right?
I think like her mother didn't seem nice at all, and like the other Ragnar and sisters were just like puppets. Like they just parroted back to their mother what she had said. It was messed up. It wasn't nice.
Think she got him under a spell? Like,
No, I don't. I think she's their mother, and they were alone on an island. I think that can be pretty powerful.
I can actually relate a little bit. But something is, of course, not right. I mean,
But the only thing that worries me, one thing is that the deed is done. But what if she doesn't regret it?
We'll take care of it later then.
Take care of what? That she apparently doesn't feel bad for murdering a bunch of people?
Well, we obviously have to teach her not to kill innocent people. Like,
what happened again?
I don't know I don't know how you do that. But yeah, sure, I'll try and help. Yes.
mean, you're good at getting Halen to its senses, maybe.
I'm flattered that you think so, but I don't think he's any different. I think you just get used to it.
I mean, let's just face it. I mean, Relevant beat Kalen to it. I mean, he was already good in his way.
Yeah, I don't think he's clean either.
It's yeah, we have to have a serious talk with those people.
Maybe should we see if we can find Kaylin and maybe did you say Montaigne was heading back here?
No, I think with him right now he was hunting.
Yeah, but was he coming back here?
Yeah, later today.
So maybe if we can find Kaylin, wait for Montaigne and then head out?
We should sell some stuff as well.
Yeah, I'm totally broke.
Same.
Don't we have anything to sell, like short swords and stuff? I have short sword and shield.
Found a longsword.
I actually have a lot of stuff. I mean, we have
You
the.
found a sword in there.
Yeah, I have a scimitar. Maybe, do you want
Dare you to sell that scimitar?
How dare you? So. Oh no, I actually.
Sell it.
Did I give one of you the onyx?
You used
No,
it
you
for
used it as payment for the.
No, we have one onyx left. You gave it to me.
Yeah, because you were going to try that thing with Donnies and it
Oh,
didn't
so
work.
then I-
Yeah, with the diamond
Yes.
thing.
So we do have an onyx.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, you should probably have it in your bag.
Yeah, thanks. I'll put it
Yeah.
in.
There's also a. No, I shouldn't say.
Well, we have a couple of plate armor, some stud leather.
Let's just
Oh, we also have a magical armor here. Yeah.
The guard armor.
No, not that one. This is an armor of fire resistance.
Right.
It's been with us quite a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And nobody's using it. Why?
No, because I think I have fire resistance. She does too.
You also have a demon dagger.
Yeah, I also have a demon dagger.
No, we wouldn't
All the
say.
way at the
we
bottom.
wouldn't sell
Which
that.
I dare you to sell.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
Maybe
Well-
we can find someone that wants to buy the gem. I couldn't use it for spells.
We need the money.
I mean, and that's the war going on. They also always need like equipment.
But we should keep a low profile. I mean, we don't know if they're looking for somebody else. They hopefully is looking for Trevon too now, so we might find him later. Have I seen any wanted posters of him?
No.
Hanging around? No.
It's only been like an hour since you gave the note.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I can make myself look like someone else. Maybe maybe ask someone,
About.
like the guards, if they found someone.
I really don't want to tempt fate, do you?
No, not really. Maybe we should start by heading back to the tavern and see if Kalen's is still there.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, that barkeep, he's yeah, he's very. I don't know. He can. Don't do funky shit around him, please. He's weird.
What funky shit did you do?
I didn't. I mean, I came in there invisible, and he just looked straight at me, just hi there. So.
Do you think he would recognize me if I turned into an animal?
Probably. He has very blue eyes, very beautiful, actually.
So maybe we should, not approach guards with blue eyes if we try to do something sneaky.
I didn't think of that, but smart.
Okay, that's a new one, I guess. Let's
Probably.
see if we can find Kalen. I think I could go for some real food.
So, walking back to the tavern.
We're going back to the tavern first. Walking back to the tavern, we're going over to Montaigne again. As you are now approaching the area where your prey was supposed to be found. Do you want to do anything in particular to prepare for this?
Do I see any of the farms around here?
You've seen quite a few farms, but it's been a while since you saw any farms. I remember this task was due to some traders being attacked by wolves.
Okay, yeah.
The troll was the farms.
Okay, yes. And is this far from the main road.
This is you're at the main road now. That's going down towards Matimari. And you do see sort of like tracks have been going up and down this road a lot.
I'll try to see if I can find track some wolves just off the main road.
Give me a what's that? Survival or nature?
Survival.
Yes. Give me a survival check.
I guess
roll.
wolves count as beasts, of course.
Yes.
So I have advantage.
I'm very surprised.
16.
Not even above 20.
You go out into the
Nope.
outskirts of the sort of surrounding forests, as this road is sort of covered with trees on both sides. You look around and you easily find some wolf tracks, and you quickly see that there are quite a few in this pack that seem to have been attacking at this area.
We estimate how many?
The tracks that you see at least 5 wolves in this pack.
Can I determine how old the tracks are?
These tracks are pretty fresh, at most a few hours old.
I will follow them at this stealthy pace.
Okay, give me a stealth check and another survival check.
That is a 14
Stealth.
stealth and a 20 on survival.
Okay, you keep following tracks, you easily keep pace with them. You do notice that there are more tracks coming in, and the number quickly increases to at least 10 wolves in this pack as you continue to follow them. Eventually, you do find a pack of wolves, seeming to be 12 large, standing and eating a deer, not very far from the road. But they haven't noticed you.
Share, what are you
Yes,
thinking?
describe my surroundings.
So you're in a forest. There are a lot of trees around, which is sort of the reason why you're able to hide from the wolves. Sort of 50 meters across on the other side from the wolves, there's a large sort of rock, which would sort of cover 10 feet in length. Other than that, it's just sparse with a lot of trees everywhere around. The trunks are pretty wide, as this is a very old forest. You can easily hide behind trees.
And approximately how far away am I from the wolves?
How close would you want it to go? You easily saw them and found them, so it's a little bit up to you.
I'm guessing the hunter's kit.
You were
has
also
some
given
in it.
glasses, yeah, so you do have the glasses now. So as far as you can see, it's like you're easily 60 to 80 feet away if you want to be.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. I think I will just hunker down beside a tree and take aim.
Taking up your oath bow,
Yes.
looking at one of the closest wolves, and
Yes.
just release. Give me a initiative roll.
There's a lot of wolves though.
No.
6.
6. Okay, so you go first with your shots. Yes, this is a surprise round first.
Mm-hmm.
You get to fire off all your shots. So that's after you shoot your shots, the round starts with the wolves. So roll for an attack.
Well, it's a 15.
15. 19 easily hits the wolf.
A natural 2 is 15.
You're gonna hit the
So
ball
you
anyway.
have chosen
You shoot the
death.
closest wolf, you hit him in the side, no problem.
13
At this
was-
point, all of the wolves sort of raise their heads,
Yes.
turn around towards you, and the one you hit scream in pain. How much damage? 10 damage. The wolf that you hit sort of falls down a little bit, but still gets back up again and starts to ready itself to run towards you. You have more shots?
Yes. We'll go on a different one because I will shot very quickly.
We're hoping to take them each by one with one shot.
16.
16 hits. Second one as it turns around towards you.
11 damage.
You hit him straight in the temple, and he falls down and seems to be unconscious. That's all?
Unless I can action surge.
No, not for
Okay.
this price.
Then
All
that's it.
11 wolves start running towards you with a speed of 40. They all dash, bringing them all around you. At this point, they're sort of just standing around you, surrounding you,
Yep.
about to attack. And it's your turn. You now have 11 wolves just sort of at your feet.
Yep.
Oh my god. Well, that's one way to go down.
I repeat myself. So you have chosen death.
My bonus action is to cast Zephyr Strike,
Mm-hmm.
and I will switch to my short sword
That's good.
and start attacking closest one.
Yep, the closest one. Yeah. So the one that you damaged would still be not catching up to you yet because it's almost dead.
So a fresh one.
So fresh one.
19.
19 easily hits him. These wolves are just feral, they just want to kill you. They're not even trying to protect themselves. You killed their mama.
Oh no.
I just killed a mama.
Yeah. Never kill a woman's mother. Or a
That's-
man's mother.
Or just don't care.
10 damage.
10 damage.
On
You,
the first one.
Yep.
And,
you cut off its ear, and it seems to be whimpering and struggling with that.
and second attack on another one.
Yep.
17.
17 easily hits.
You really have to roll.
Or
Can he miss?
8.
8 damage.
Yeah, question is like, even if you roll a 1, it's.
You have one short sword in each
Yeah,
hand.
not
You
with
just
the
slash
short sword.
around yourself in just desperation as there are now 11 wolves trying to bite at you.
Mhm.
That's your turn?
No,
No?
action
Action
surge.
surge? Good.
Yeah. That's.
You
21.
attack the same two or different ones?
I would attack the same two twice.
Yeah.
So this is now the first one I hit this turn. 12 damage.
12 damage. Yes, you just stab it this time and it goes down. Focus on the other one.
Yes.
You ready to stab this one as well?
Yes.
You do.
13.
13 hits.
Or 7 damage.
Yeah. You just slash into it and then rip your sword up,
Mhm.
almost cutting the wolf in half. That your turn?
No.
No?
I still have movement left.
Okay.
I will start climbing the tree.
You cast Zephyr Strike, so you
Yes.
do not get an attack of opportunity.
No. And my walking speed is increased by 30 feet.
Nice.
And I have climbing speed equal to my walking speed.
Nice, so you just
So
walk up the tree.
65
Yeah.
feet of climbing.
Yeah, these are old large trees. So you're now basically at the top of the tree. 60
I just
feet up.
wanted to find a good foothold.
Yeah, and there are large, good branches for you to sit on.
That is
Wolves
my turn.
are just sort of trying to get up the tree, but none of them are able to climb it. So they're just down there screaming at you. Yeah. Angry. And then it's your turn.
So now we have to rescue little Montaigne from the tree, or what?
And I
think
take
we
out
have
my
to
bow
do
again.
Yep, and you start shooting.
Oh, fireman.
Bow. Cast lightning arrow. And shoot at the easiest target.
The easiest one
That's
is the
the
one
first
limping behind the
Have
well of
we
the
ever
ones
seen
that you've
shoot
already
lightning arrow?
damaged.
Is Is it at least close to all the other ones?
Yeah, it's like right behind them, just waiting for its turn to try to climb.
So I need to actually read on Lightning's arrow.
Spider-Montane. That's whatever a Spider-Montane does.
Not stand this
Can he
ground, at
climb?
least.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, so I shoot that wolf.
Can we shoot?
Does a 31 hit?
Yeah, definitely.
What the fuck is up with
The wolf,
that?
as you're shooting, the wolf just looks up at you with an open mouth. Arrow just.
Okay, so
31 is not even a nat 20 for you?
Nope.
no, it's just an 18.
Plus 13. Yeah, stupid.
That's not.
It's not fair.
No.
So 18 to that one,
Mm-hmm.
and each creature within 10 feet must make a dexterity saving throw.
So I'm just gonna say that 6 of them within that reach. First one. What's the save? It's a fail for the first one. Fail for the second one. Fail for the third one. Fourth one. Success for the fifth one. And a failure for the sixth.
So only one success.
So that's only 5 damage to the failed ones and half to the successful one.
Where and when have you learned to deal area damage?
As
At level
the
9.
arrow goes into the mouth of the wolf that's sort of behind them, it goes into its stomach. The stomach explodes with lightning, hitting the other wolves. You just see intestines covering the other wolves. As they're still standing, but they're shocked.
Literally shocked.
So I
Is that your turn?
no, one more attack with just a normal arrow.
Okay.
That's a 31 again. And this time it's just damage.
That's a kill.
How does it feel, Relbillin, to have a shot competition?
And that's your turn?
Yes.
He's an asset.
Okay. Going with the wolves, I'm going to roll basically a morale check. See if they run away or not.
What's shocking to
That's
Raglan is that he's hitting
minus
every
1
shot.
for the first one. 0 for the second one.
Looks like he can't miss.
Now rolling intelligence checks to see if they're smart enough to run away.
13, was it?
Yeah,
And they have a
it's
minus 4.
Strange to you because you miss all the time.
Yeah, I miss. I roll a 1 or everything.
So
18, I would have hit.
one of the wolves, the one that succeeded his save, starts to run away, and he runs 40 feet away. And the other ones are still trying to climb the tree.
How
Yes,
many
it's
are
your
left? 4?
It's 7 left.
7? Okay.
Only kill 1, 2, 5.
Then I will use another lightning arrow and aim for the middle.
Yep. This will hit all of the ones that are left.
Yes. That's a 15 to hit.
15 easily hits one of them. The one that's almost able to climb a little bit, and then an arrow just comes pushing him down to the ground again.
That's 11 for that one. And then dex save for all the other
Yep.
ones.
He just falls down and dies. Dex save for the first one. Failure. Second one is a success. Third one is a failure. Fourth one is a failure. The last one is a natural 1. So one of them succeeded.
I got 7.
So 1 dice, 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice. This one's dead.
How many left now?
2 left. One is bloodied and one is running away.
Oh.
The bloodied one is not the one that's running away.
And how far up the tree would it be now?
You were about 60 feet up. It's about 90 feet to started to run away.
I'll just shoot the last one.
Yep, the one that's down below the trunk.
Yes.
No witnesses, no survivors.
That's a 17 to
Yep.
hit. And a 15 damage.
Yep, another arrow, another dead wolf. That's your turn.
Yes.
The last remaining wolf
What he's doing.
dashes away 80 feet.
Yeah, but the thing is, we consider ourselves a wolf pack, so
So it's
technically
120 from the ground.
he is very,
Can I
very
see it?
evil.
It would be
Killing our own
Will
kind.
not approve.
It would be about almost 200 feet away,
It depends.
and you would not
You
be able to see
probably
it at this
need
point
some,
in the woods.
Like
I will climb
proof
down.
that they were dangerous.
Yeah.
And would I know if I needed to take any proof of kill? Back to the-
With your track record, you will not.
I would just count up how many I killed, try and salvage some arrows and head back.
Yep, sounds good. You salvage a few arrows. You count 11 dead wolves at your feet. Or 10 dead at your feet, and one a little bit further down. First one you killed. As you start making your way back. Okay, I have forgotten that all the rest of you exist. I don't care about Relgalin because she's just walking for a few days.
Yes.
Paul Helgelin.
The rest of
Hunting
you
for food when
arrive
we're-
at the tavern where Kaelin is currently playing cards. As you enter into it, you see the older gentleman behind the bar with the glowing blue eyes. You brought friends today.
Yeah, my errands brought me back here.
Good, good.
So yeah,
I have more guests now.
I'll lean over to her. I told you I had beautiful eyes.
You have beautiful eyes.
Thank you, thank you.
What she said.
They're all natural.
Do you have
It's
some
from my
food?
mother's side.
Do you have some food?
Food. Yes, we have some sweet potatoes too, with chicken today.
How much is it?
It's 3 copper pieces per
Okay.
portion.
I'll give him 3 copper pieces.
You want some too? For the beautiful dwarf?
Almond.
We have an available table over there, if you want it. And you look over and you see it's right next to where Kaelin is sitting, playing cards.
Oh, thank you.
Sounds good.
And as you walk past, you hear a dwarf sort of like cursing a little bit and didn't even want to pay for my drink. And then he walks out.
I'll snicker a little bit, probably. Look at you. Like,
Well, gentlemen, money's tight. I have to leave you guys.
Money's tight, you just took all my savings.
Yeah, I promise you, I'll put it to good use.
Buy me a beer.
See, that is not a good use. You should.
True. Let's play again tomorrow.
Yes. Look after yourself.
Thank you, sir. You too. It's been a pleasure.
Don't spend your earnings on ale and booze.
I will. As will you.
so when did you come here?
Just scam these people here out of their money. Like been here for an hour, maybe 2.
So where did you sleep last night then?
At this fancy place downtown.
So you wouldn't know anything about like broken stuff.
Well, everything was in perfect condition where I stayed. Like they had like half of the room was made out of gold and
Out of gold, actually.
yeah.
I would like to see this place. Anyways, we here. But maybe we should regroup.
Yeah, that's why. That's what brought me here. I thought, like, now since they're not looking for us anymore, since they have caught the perpetrator or the murderer or whatever, thought I would catch you guys here eventually.
So, how's your hand holding up? No shivering? No steady? Like no sudden urges?
I mean, I'm good now. Like, the death is still lingers deep in my bones somewhere, but I mean, I feel great.
And like, you know, normal people usually have this voice in the back of their head, right? Like, it's called a conscience.
Conscience, like,
yeah, you know, when you do bad stuff and all, it says that this wasn't right to do. Like,
what wasn't right to do? What are you talking about?
Is anyone paying attention to this conversation?
it's like super awkward.
I'll just throw a quick glance around us. It's starting to...
You see there's still one dwarf at the table where Kalen was sitting. He seems to be barely keeping his tears back. You see another table with a few humans who are just busy with their own conversation. And then there's one table where there's just one elven woman sitting alone.
I let my gaze linger like a second extra on the elven woman, but there's a conversation happening.
Anyways, these two here want to eat some, and then probably we should go sell some stuff, get some money at it. Like, you aren't the shareable type, right?
Yeah, what?
We're broke.
Yeah. And now you're... Well then... Maybe you should have joined in on the table game I had earlier. Made yourself some money. Okay, that's a bad idea. It was only 35 silver. You can have it.
Really?
Yeah.
35 silver. You want to part with it?
Yeah, that's...
Maybe we can give some back to the crying guy.
Yeah, I mean, he looks worse for wear.
No. I said I wanted to put the money to good use, and like giving it back is...
Maybe he seems like he's learned his lesson. Might be a way to make up for...
Or keep another beer.
Okay, I take all back. Let him be.
Exactly, yeah. I've come across this type of people many times before.
Well, we're going out shopping a little bit. You want to come?
Yes, and it's nice to see you, Tara and Naruk. You remember yesterday before we parted? I wanted you, Tara, to take a closer look at this scimitar.
You have it on you?
Well, I have it right here.
Don't.
I put it on the table.
You want to do this here? Like,
Doesn't look like anybody cares. No.
do anybody care?
No.
Okay, very good.
No one seems to mind.
Minutes and not identify it.
Focus on the scimitar and take a bit of a time to just take in what it might be and what its magical properties are.
Speaking of this new weapon, wasn't there a new weapon that you recovered?
And you realize that this is a scimitar of speed, which gives you +2 bonus. In addition, you can make one attack with your bonus action. Each turn.
Yeah, but you don't need 2 of them. Necessarily.
So what you're saying now is that Savani has absorbed one of those. Damn.
I might be willing to sell you one. Since I have only 2 silver to my name.
37 silver to your name.
No, you gave that to Phil. You can have it for 300 gold. Exactly enough to buy more diamond dust so I can refill whatever your stupid dagger used up yesterday. For
Okay,
nothing.
well, first of all,
Don't remind him of the dagger.
I paid for those diamonds, right?
You paid for the second lot of diamonds.
Yeah, you took that out of my purse without even asking.
Would you rather I didn't?
That's not my point, you know. And there's no point to make, but before I bring myself in like a financial crisis and pay 300 gold that will leave a deep hole in my pocket,
For this
I want to
amazing
know. Yeah, I want to know
sword.
what I'm buying.
Tara?
Is it the same?
Pretty good.
Probably will. More
Pretty
will
cool.
go.
It also requires attunement.
Are they both on the table right now? Like, are you holding one and there's one on the table?
Yeah, I'm holding one.
Well, the other one, so she identified it. I'll pack it back, put it on my belt. All right, who's better than 1? Yes, 300 gold.
Deal.
Not even going to bargain with you.
Hand it over.
So you said you wanted to do some shopping.
Some selling, more like.
What do you 300 gold you can spend now?
Maybe not enough. Nothing.
I'm thinking like we're going to spend those 300 gold like at once. So I think we got proven yesterday that we need them. We had 2 shots of doing it yesterday and we used both of them. Plus we need to get some more supplies. I think. If anything, it shows that we need to be prepared. What if we weren't in like a city where we could just get some more and put the streets over? I think we need some more supplies.
Where is like the rest of the group? I talked to the guards yesterday. They said they put someone in jail.
I don't think it's one of ours.
I really hope it's not Montaigne.
I think Tara said he was out hunting.
Okay, so then they put Regular in jail.
I think she's.
I think I can live with that.
You can have a body live.
Actually, to be honest, almost okay with it.
Well, if it's only for a short while, I can agree.
But
she's headed for Ogden's. I think she's the only one, including myself, who actually did what I said.
Well, I don't see you anywhere near Margaret's retreat right now.
No.
Oh.
Well, we did find Lillian's temple, though. It seems like we should all like start to pray as part of our deal.
Did you give me the onyx, by the way?
Well, maybe we can, I don't know, have a praying circle before we go to bed or something tonight. I don't know how we do this, but apparently we can do it however we want to, so, but we need to do it.
And you definitely need to pray, mister.
Why? Because I scammed these people out of their like.
Yeah,
few
that's
silver
one
coins?
of the things of the list you need to ask forgiveness for.
So why am I using scam? I played fair, square. I won. I beat them in the game.
Sometimes it might be nice to ask forgiveness.
Is he even capable of that?
Yeah, I believe he is.
Would you believe me if I said that I actually was at the temple last night?
Yeah. Did you pray?
No.
Did you want to pray?
Yes, but that priest, he was a prick.
Well, we had a female priest, so maybe her. She was kind of strange, but I don't know. Unique style, I guess.
Well, clerics and priests tend to be dicks.
I don't think our priest was a dick.
No offense to you.
She was just a bit strange. Like, I think all priests are a bit strange. Be so wholly dedicated to something like you can't see or touch or whatever. Yeah, I think maybe like we can do it together tonight.
Nice plan. I can like sit in a circle and
Hold hands and
Sing
have a good time.
kumbaya.
Well,
You can do it however you like. Maybe we can do that first and then we can go off and everyone can do it how they like, but then you at least have something to go on. Like the priest showed us and like
I don't really have the best experience doing this, but sure, if it'll do me, you guys, I'll help.
we did get help from the oracle thingy, so maybe we should keep up our end of the bargain.
Probably. First, we should go sell some stuff.
yeah, so
I can ask the barkeep. I'll head over.
Well, you go and sell some stuff. I'm gonna go after some of my own business.
You say this out loud?
Yes.
Midsummer, Atwellen.
And then, yeah, we can regroup.
Want some company?
No, you guys want to do some selling?
Do we meet
I don't have anything to sell.
We can meet here, yeah.
Promise to keep out of trouble.
When have I ever caused any trouble?
Yesterday. And then I'll
Yeah, what he said.
I kept us out of trouble, out of jail.
Depends on your viewpoint, I guess.
Over at the barkeep. I didn't catch your name. What was your name?
I was just about to say the same thing. What is your name, sir?
Well, I like to travel. Just call me FG for now. So, this thing I like. So not all of the rooms, is it? The Onyx? Do you know where we can sell stuff like this?
Beautiful, I would say at Gorvak's Family Jewels.
Corvax, you say?
Yes.
No others? Like...
There is this guy, I don't remember his name. Usually just goes by his nickname, Storm Chaser.
Storm Chaser?
He deals in jewels and that kind of thing. Mostly in sort of alchemy components and that kind of thing.
That sounds like more our guy, I think. Where can we find him?
He's just 2 blocks up in his shop. You'll see a big sign saying Storm Chaser outside. A bit of a pretentious fellow, but...
Oh, well, we probably can handle that. You heard anything about Ogden's retreat?
Ogden's retreat.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I haven't heard that name since I was like 7 years old.
How old are you? Hey, not to be rude.
Let's just say I've seen at least 60 cycles since then.
Ah, okay.
I don't know much about it. It's an old ruin. Hasn't been touched or used as long as I can remember.
Well, you remember I was out looking for curses and stuff, and like old ruins and stuff, there's always something about them. So I just had to ask.
Yep, it's probably dangerous.
Yep. That's probably what we're looking for now.
You're looking for danger?
Specific type of danger.
Be careful with that, what you're wishing for.
Yeah. That's what they say. Careful what you fish for.
That too, yes.
You're a nice guy. I'll can you keep some rooms open for the 4 of us later?
Sure thing. You overpaid for your room earlier, so...
I did?
And your friend, I mean.
Yeah. For him too? Did I pay for him too?
No, he overpaid for his room.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
I mean,
Well,
I mean his breakfast, but it's the same thing.
You're clever. I like it. You should be careful with this one. He's a bit of a kleptomaniac.
He's good at cards, I see.
As I said, kleptomaniac.
Those cards were shifting a little bit as he was playing.
Yeah, you gotta have, like, with your eyes, I mean, you see that kind of stuff.
There's not a lot that misses these eyes now.
So, I lean over the bar disc. How do you do that thing when where you see invisible?
I was born this way.
Cool.
It's from my mother's side.
Is it something you can learn?
Possibly, I would not know. My mother dealt in things that should remain unmentioned, and it left a mark.
I see. If it's any consolation, I know what that feels like.
Your parents did the same?
Well, yeah.
No, I'm glad I killed my mother.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I still haunted by the screams.
I forgot them a long time ago. You probably will too, eventually.
Well, it's good to know, like, hard time sleeping.
Yeah, it gets better.
Yeah.
I'll keep some rooms open.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem.
I'll turn around, I'll whip like this. And I'll walk away. Just, oh my god.
Ready for some shopping?
Yeah, and
Get any directions? or?
can you guys remind me that we have to lock our rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, just trust me on this. Let's go.
Okay. We don't have to roleplay the shopping.
What do you want to sell?
An onyx, 2 plate armors, 1 leather armor, and a long bow, and...
Well, maybe if we're going to the
And the demon dagger and the...
No, demon dagger, we're not selling the demon dagger, no.
Okay, you head to the gem shop first.
To Stone Chaser. Yep. That name rings a bell. Yeah, but that was before we traveled back in time.
Yep. It is the same shop you were at with Trevon. And as you get into the shop, he does not seem to recognize any of you. Welcome, everyone!
Hi.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You need any gems? Do you need more something?
Maybe trade a bit?
Trade? Sure
We are
thing.
looking for diamonds or maybe diamond dust.
Let's see.
Both work.
And it takes up a big bag. I have diamond dust.
That's...
It works. Are you
What is
interested in?
Diamond Dance?
Are you willing to do trade?
Certainly. What do you have? You have a what are you, half elf? That high?
Yeah, well,
I can
we have
take you.
this. We have this.
So, how many? Let's say 1,000 gold's worth, and I'll take.
Slave.
How
elf.
much?
Yes, the slave.
No.
Do you want this black rock on?
Oh, I'm sorry. Apologies. The black rock, I can give you about 4,000 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah,
Diamond dust.
is that what it's worth? Is that a good deal?
Let me look closer. 3,900 gold worth, approximately.
Can I do an insight? Can I do an
Yeah,
insight
give me an
check?
insight, both of you.
Also, don't let him scam you.
Oh my
He's
God.
trying to sell you diamond dust.
Natural one,
It's
so-
not the diamond
He's
dust.
definitely
before.
honest, and he even seems
It's
to
a
be sort
knockoff
of like giving you a little bit
off-brand.
extra.
Okay.
Yeah, this is 21.
Oh, he's definitely lying.
I like snatch it out of his hand and just, Well, Mr.
I think.
Storm Chaser.
Yeah, Mr. Stone Chaser. Like this gem, right? You see this armor here? It's very beautiful, right? This armor was worth like 4,500. And yeah, I paid for one with this.
I'd probably give about 200 gold for the armor.
Oh, no, you wouldn't.
I'll just touch Phil's shoulder and say, "You can good luck with the dealings. I believe you can give us a good deal, and I'll cast guidance on him."
So listen, this obviously is worth more than 4,000. How about 4.5 for it?
Roll a deception. No, not a persuasion check.
With the D4.
With the D. Thanks. Never forget. Never forget. Fuck! Well, it's 10.
Obviously, don't know what you're talking about. But I can give you the 4,000 I initially said for the diamond dust.
Is it really just? Can I check it out?
The diamond dust?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gives you
I'll
nine.
just in case.
Yeah. It
Oh.
seems like normal diamond
Yeah.
dust, yeah.
It's blue painted sand.
Let's go on and see if I can find some kind of focus. Well, 1,000 gold.
Yeah, you're just looking at the shop and everything that's in it. You do see a shelf with just a bunch of different religious symbols. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Is that something with Lillian or healing?
There are approximately 16 of the statues in Lillian. They're identical. Just a row of them, all in gold or silver. And
Yeah. How much is them?
that would be about 1,200 gold.
Maybe take a little bit less diamond dots.
Are you mocking me? I have a speech impediment.
I thought I'm not from here. I was thinking maybe that's what it was called here.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry, good sir. She's
Dust.
just trying to be polite.
Dust.
She's
Yes,
she's just trying to
Sorry.
be polite.
it's fine. It's fine.
And yeah, obviously I don't know what it's worth, but it's obviously worth 4,000 because of the armor. So sounds like a good deal. You want? Oh, you want a statue?
I can give you 3,000 worth of dust and the statue.
Sounds like
Even
a
better.
okay deal.
That's kind of you, sir.
No problem. Anything
Or
else
do
I can
want
help
to
you with?
split it?
I'll take 900. Take the rest.
Onyx scratch.
I have a Storm's Potion if you want.
What does it do?
It's my own recipe. It gives you the power of storms for a day.
So you can control storms.
You can make storms.
Why would you make storms?
It's very powerful for taking down ships, for example.
Well,
fires.
I've heard that one before. Have you sold anyone to some islands recently?
No, I recently just made it. This is the first batch.
This is the first batch.
It's only 6,000 gold per vial.
Oh my god, you know how to. Yeah. We have to check in on you on that. I think we know one by rule.
I will save it for later.
Yeah. A couple of women actually.
Anything else today?
No, are you too good?
Yeah, just get rid of some shelter.
I have some bone dust.
I think bone dust.
Yes, bone dust.
Yeah. No, we can gather bones. I think. But thank you. We'll.
It's a
see you
pleasure.
later.
It's a pleasure doing dealings with you. I like this stone. Have a nice evening.
It's
Bye-bye.
a very nice stone. Bye.
Sorry.
It's fine. I get it every day.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm still sorry.
Thank
Maybe
you.
more so.
Well played.
Just get out.
We'll back out of the shop into the streets to sell some weapons.
I have 2 plate armors, 1 leather armor, and a longbow.
I have one plate and one strap.
All standard or anything magical.
Standard.
Let's just say you get a total of 300 gold for all of it. Except for the plate armor. That's actually a little bit valuable.
1,500 apiece.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, at least
Well, might not be
Well,
pristine.
But
No.
new, brand new. That's
So
like
you also
it's-
get 450 for the plate armor.
So that's 750.
Yeah.
We'll split that in 3, and that's like 250.
you split that in
each.
6.
Actually, I
Says
did
you.
that.
I'm
Probably
rich!
250
Rich.
each.
Rich bitch.
1,000?
Hmm?
250 gold each. Yeah.
Should we maybe
Ah.
put some of the diamond dust in the bag of holding just so we have split it 3 ways?
Yeah, just be careful with the diamond dots. It was funny, you can't say anything else, I mean.
As you're all walking away from the last blacksmith you talked to sell the plate armor, you see Montaigne walking through the streets, a little bit far away from you, just seeming to know where he's going. You also see that he has some new equipment on him.
I'm in very good mood.
Yeah, and he seems very happy.
Skipping through the streets.
Skipping through the streets, smiling.
You okay?
Yes, things are going pretty good.
You're looking pretty good too. Where did you get all this stuff?
I took on a small job for the Hunters Association.
They just deliver out stuff like that? That means...
Apparently, they regard me pretty high there.
Well, wouldn't think anything else.
But yeah, I still have some stuff to do, so I will try and catch you later.
Will you meet us at the bronze stock then? Kellen was there too. And then we will...
Having a jolly good time.
Thank you, you're in a real good mood.
As these four head back, head back to the Bronze Duck Tavern, you head back to the Han.
Mhm.
As you go through the hallway, you see a small gnome sitting behind the table. Good evening.
Greetings. I just completed a job I took this morning.
What was the name?
Oh, I'm Mountain Lander.
Mountain Lander. I see you had a task for killing wolves.
Yes,
And yeah, your rank. Okay. How many did you get?
I located a trail of wolves off the main road, and I found a total of 12. Managed to get 11 of them.
Good,
One
good.
got away.
Yeah, 11 should do nicely. And this was down by Vatamari
Yes,
on the road, on the main road.
yes.
Good, good,
I've
good.
apparently been attacking some trailers.
Fantastic. Okay, that's your reward, 12 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you.
And you can just keep the gear, it says. Any other tasks you want to do at the moment?
Do you have anything?
Well, we always have many tasks. There's actually a dragon sighting in the north. I would say that if you're going there, we do sort of gather hunting parties. We currently have 12 people on the waiting list. I think we're going for 15. If you want to be on the list, I can contact you once we have all 15.
I will think about it. I'll be back later.
Good, good.
And I just go 180 and
Yeah.
walk out.
No problem.
That was such a missed opportunity, because we all know keep one wolf alive and the sheep are never safe.
And I start heading towards the tailor that me and Kalen visited.
Yep.
First time we were here.
You easily go to it, find it, and you enter it, and you see the
Yeah, but-
tailor and the.
We do remember everything that happened like before.
You
time.
guys do,
Yeah.
yes. And you
Yeah,
enter to
but-
the shop. The servant greets you. Hello, mister.
Greetings.
Looking good. Can we help you with some fineries?
Yes, I was looking to get a new outfit.
Fantastic, fantastic. You can just stand over there. I will get my boss, and we will get you measured up. And then they start measuring you and do all of that again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you wanted this suit. It will take approximately 3 days to finish.
3 days? I thought you did it in 6 hours.
For
That's
our
what I've
special
heard.
customers, we can do it in 6 hours. It's a bit of a premium. So for 9 gold pieces, we can get you this suit
Wait, didn't we last time only pay silvers?
in 6 days.
I'm pretty sure it's
But not
6
much.
gold.
You know what? You've been such a pleasure. How about we say 50 silver pieces?
Ah,
You can also pay in gold if you want to.
that's quite a discount. It's wrong. I can give you 2 gold pieces.
You go down. That's 5 gold pieces.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yep.
50 silver was wrong, but 5 gold is okay.
Yeah.
And we will see you in 6 hours. I have to
Sounds
work
good.
night again, but it's fine. We will do our best work.
Thank you.
Have a good evening. And they immediately start to work. as you head back to the Bronze Tavern. Or do you want to do anything else?
What time of day is it?
It's
Midday.
yeah.
Midday. Of course, it's
Midday.
midday.
I go back to Hunters Association.
Okay. Master Montaigne.
Ah, yes. I was just thinking about looking at some books in the library.
Certainly. Go on in.
Oh, and do you serve any food there?
We can get you some food, yes. We have some in the mess.
Okay.
You want it served in the library?
Oh, yeah, that would
No
be
problem.
excellent.
We always do it. We have a lot of you guys around, of course. You go to the library. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Yes, I want to read up on if I can find any books on the old gods. If not, I want to look at books about dragons.
Okay, give me an investigation check. You look around, you do find some volumes on the new gods and other kind of
Like
different
super
deities,
slow.
as there are a lot of different ones. But you don't find anything on the old gods specifically. At that point, you'd think that maybe it's not really called the old gods initially. So you might try to find something based on the gods if you can find something about what they are called. Or
But do I find anything about dragons?
give me an investigation check for the dragons.
10.
And yeah, you easily find a few volumes on dragons. There seem to be like a whole section just for dragons.
If anything relates to kind of dragon Pokinato is, I would read up on that.
You do find a book that seems to be actually about Pokinato and his bloodline.
Ah,
And
perfect.
including his religion.
I start reading that.
Yep.
Oh,
Time goes by. You end up finding a cavern to sleep in again.
Found some
Rest-
rabbit in the forest.
Yep. The rest of you are in the Brunstuck Tavern.
Yeah.
Didn't Kalen have something he wanted to do?
Yeah, I do have some business, but
Yeah,
I
right.
think that business is best discussed with the DM in person.
In private.
Oh, secrets.
And that is also the perfect time to end tonight's session.
don't you dare. Don't
Well,
you
you'll
fucking
find
dare.
out in the next
Yeah,
episode.
probably I'll figure
Yep.
it out.
I also have something to discuss with you, so that's perfect. Anyway, we will pick up here next week as we do whatever we do.
Wing it.
Wing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in a week.
To get more diamond duds.
Next Monday.
First.